Hi guys, this is your week 22 science experiment. We are doing popsicle stick catapult, and it is on page 198 in your foundations guide. I'm really excited about this one. It's actually one my husband has requested to for me to allow him to do with my kids, and we'll probably all end up doing it together. But for just a moment, I have a few little people that want to say hi to you all. So come on in here.
Hi guys.
Hello. Hi.
Okay.
We miss you.
We miss you too.
All right, you guys can go. Okay. And to get started, you are going to want to separate out 5 popsicle sticks and 2 popsicle sticks. So set those aside, and you're going to want 3 rubber bands for those popsicle sticks. Okay, so starting out, I stacked 5 popsicle sticks together, and I banded both ends of the stick. And then I stacked 2 popsicle sticks and banded only one end, so it is open on the other end. And then you will separate the 2 popsicle sticks that are banded only on one end, and you will slide it onto the 5 popsicle sticks. Next, you will take another single rubber band. This is how I did it anyway, because this was the easiest way to do it. And you will you can do it a few different ways. My first one actually did make the X on top. You could do it this way as well. So just as long as there's flex in these 2. And as you can see, this is my final product, and I actually did find a metal bottle cap that I was able to hot glue on there. That's not necessary, but it is kind of fun and helps you so you don't squish the marshmallow down onto the popsicle stick, because that way it won't fly as well. So if you can do kind of set this in there and do it finger free on the marshmallow, then it really flies. So that is the one that is that has instructions in the guide to make, which is a very simple one, but you can go on the internet, on YouTube, and probably find a much more interesting, complicated one if you would like to do that for your older students. And of course, I like to come up with some vocabulary words that really kind of, you can write them down in a notebook, in a science notebook, or just, you know, try to memorize them. So here is my list. The first one is catapult, and that is a ballistic device used to launch a projectile a great distance without aid of gunpowder or other propellants. And there's trebuchet, which is a type of catapult that uses a swinging arm to throw a projectile. So it actually has a arm that swings underneath as a counterweight. So that is actually another version of a catapult that you could do. And then trajectory, that is the path followed by a projectile flying or an object moving under the action of given forces. So that's trajectory. And projectile is an object upon which the only force is gravity. So the marshmallow is actually our projectile in this demonstration. another word for that is payload. So our marshmallow is the projectile or the payload. And then the metal bottle cap on it, a term for that is the bucket. So that would be where the marshmallow sits in the bucket. Some other vocab words which would be really cool to look up and learn is tension, torsion, and gravity. And I know we've talked about gravity earlier in the year, so so there is that. That is your week 22 science experiment, page 198 in the guide. Have fun with this. It is super fun. Get creative. You can, gather more supplies than what, was provided, and just go all out with this if you would like. Get older siblings involved, younger siblings involved. It is a lot of fun. So that is your week 22 science. Bye, guys.